Yeah, what's up? Me, my 713, Beyond the Spandex Vlog, Season 5, Day 30, 3-0. Anyway, so I'm in my studio and wearing the Mighty Morphin. I just got this shirt yesterday. I had to wear it, Mighty Morphin Body Shop. Got your Mastodon, your Pterodactyl, your Triceratops, your Saber-tooth Tiger, and your Tyrannosaur. Sorry, no white tiger and no Dragonsaur. But anyway, here's the day. Like I said, if you left a video, if you left a comment on day 29 asking me any questions or whatever, I promised to get to them. And I was just skimming through them, and some of y'all asked a lot of questions. Now, honestly, I don't think I would be able to answer every single person's question. Say like you got like 20 questions, I'm not going to answer all 20 just from that one person, and I'm trying to keep this video kind of short, within 10-15 minutes tops max or whatever. Plus that's as long as I can upload from my iPad anyway, because I'm not editing it, just going straight to YouTube. Anyway, so let's go ahead and get this started, and then I'm going to try to see if I can each name I read off, I'm going to try to remember a moment as well, because I got the brain of an elephant or a mastodon. So I'm going to try. So bear with me, folks. Anyway, I'm talking too much. Let's get this started. We're already a minute and 30 seconds in this. So I already pulled up the questions, and it's first questions from Big M832. Now, Big M832, I actually met for the first time back at Space CityCon, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I also recently met him at the JDF grand opening, Anime Matsuri, and I want to say somewhere else, but I could be wrong. He's a real cool dude. Shout out to you, Big M. And he asked, craziest moment in your Ranger suit? Craziest moment. I wouldn't say it's so many, but I guess the craziest moment in my Ranger suit would probably be every time I go downtown, right? I guess I always, somehow, some way, I always run into drunk women all the time. And so, I guess you could say they become excited over me. And then they start grinding and touching my mastodon and this and that. And I guess that's a crazy moment. I mean, I don't know, everything else is just like, oh my god, it's a Power Ranger. Or if you go back to White Ranger Goes to College, that guy was like, I love you. This is Tommy, the White Ranger. And it's just, I don't know. It's kind of extract on the craziest moment. I wish I could answer it more thorough, but I guess just all the drunk women that follows and molests me, and I don't know. Anyway, I'll just move on to that question. But hopefully that answers your question, Big M. Hopefully I get to see you at Comic Palooza or Space CityCon this year. So just be sure to hit me up. Next is ZGM Productions. He says, keep on changing like the seasons, baby. LOL. Oh, that was a comment. Never mind. Anyway, but shout out to ZGM Productions. I really can't you comment sometimes, but I can't remember, conversations we had. Anyway, WBNMN100. I hope I said that right. How much anime do I watch? Honestly, as of lately, I haven't watched many animes. Before I was a Power Ranger, I did a persona called Broccoli TV, which is kind of like a spin-off character to Rock Lee, like the cousin of Rock Lee, except he was black and his name sounded like broccoli the vegetable. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. Anime, like I said, I don't really watch a lot of animes. Like recently, I'm going back to watch Dragon Ball, because if you remember back on Cartoon Network, like it's all edited and it's not uncut. And I didn't realize like so many moments in Dragon Ball, like for example, I didn't know like when Bulma was trying to get the Dragon Ball from Master Roshi, and she lifted up her skirt or blouse, whatever it was, shirt, and she didn't have no panties on. Like, I didn't know that because they didn't tell you, or they didn't show you in the Cartoon Network edited version. So, like I said, I'm going back to Dragon Ball. But honestly, I mean, I don't watch much anime as of recently. The last anime that I can remember off the top of my head besides Dragon Ball that I watched was probably either Soul Eater or, man, or Samurai Champloo, one of the two. I can't remember off the top of my head. But hopefully that answers your question. And I'm 5 minutes into this. This is sad. Okay, I'm gonna try to hurry up. I only got 2 questions. All right, so Pac-Man Classic. He asked me 4 questions. I'm just gonna choose one. I'm gonna choose the third one. He says, "Ever got so hot in your costume that you were gonna faint?" Yes, for the first time at the Japanese, no, not the Japanese festival, the international festival. I'm pretty sure y'all seen the video. Remember when I was dancing and then me and that guy, that breakdancer dude was doing the Kid and Play? Like, I was dancing for like 2 minutes straight and I was nearly about to pass out because the White Ranger helmet is so small and it only has like a little cut for a little bit of air. Unlike my Black Ranger helmet has like 7 holes. So I think I nearly was going to faint. Like Black Ranger, I think when I first got it, I kind of felt a little lightheaded, but ever since, you know, it just gets plain used to. But just White Ranger is like a death trap, man. It's like, you know, it like hugs you so tight or whatever. But hopefully that answers your question. Shout out to Pac-Man Classic. He always leaves nice comments, this and that. Next one is Lotus Girl 08. Shout out to Lotus Girl. She stays in the Texas area, I believe, like Fort Worth, Dallas, if I'm not mistaken. How did you get your name, Mean Mug? Make a long story short, I guess like when I'm around people that I don't know, like especially back in high school, I just used to just walk around the halls and, you know, like my relaxed face is like, you know, and people just thought that I was mean mugging them. But no, I'm like, dude, that's just the way I look. Now, you want me to walk around going like this? Then you would think I was retarded or something, you know? But that was just my face, and people. And one guy was just like, "Man, why you always mean mugging all the time? I'm gonna start calling you Mean Mug." And then the name just stuck, and the whole school just called me Mean Mug, and I carried it on to my adulthood. So that's where I got the name Mean Mug. Okay. So shout out to Lotus Girl. Oh, by the way, I'm going to be at Akon, so hopefully I'll see you there if you go. Damn, 7 minutes. Okay. Favorite type of gun. Favorite type of gun. I'm not into guns. If you're talking about like video games, I guess. Like for example, Halo. I love the Needler and the DMR. If you're talking about Gears of War, I love the Torbo and of course the Gnasher. If you're talking about COD, I love the Mini Uzi and I love the P90. Now, if you're talking about a real gun, I guess I would go for like a Smith & Wesson 45 caliber. I don't know. I'm not really familiar with guns. But shout out to Charlester. I met him at Space City Con last year as well. And hopefully I see you at Comic Palooza and Space City Con as well. Next one is Magic Smoke. What is your 9 to 5? Basically, I drive around all day delivering mail for ExxonMobil. Hopefully to answer your question. The Truth, cool, I can't wait. Oh, cool, can't wait for the vid. Okay. Next one is James Manley. He asked, do you play any sports? No, I'm just a nerd. Back in middle school, I did play football though, so I did play sports at one point in time, but now I suck. Next is the Minority Show. He asks, has anyone ever challenged you to a legit fight when you're in that costume? I wouldn't say legit, but I mean, you always have people be like, yo, let me see what you made out of, or whatever, and they mostly be drunk or whatever, but let's mostly be playing. Like, one guy kicked me in the nuts, and he gave me $5, but I had my cup on, so he was like, man, I'll give you some money if you let me kick you in the nuts. I'm like, alright, sure, I got a cup on anyway. I let him do that, but as far as like a legit fight, nah, never. Hopefully that answers your question. Manny Manolo, I guess I said that right. He asked 2 questions. I'll go with the first. I can answer both. When did you first meet Siggas? It was at Comic Palooza 2 years ago. Do you think you could outdo the Achievement Achiever 2 with a third part? Yes, because I'm just that damn good. I'm actually working on Achievement Achiever 3. If you guys know, go back to MeMug713 and look up Achievement Achiever 1 and 2. But yeah, I'm working on the third parts very, very soon. The Des Man says, what was the first comic/anime convention you've been to? Back in 2009, I went to an anime convention called Kamikaze Con, based in Houston, Texas. I didn't cosplay or anything. Like, I literally found out on MySpace through a friend because it was like, I seen all these people dressed up like characters. And I'm like, dude, where did you go? He was like, oh, he went to such and such. I'm like, okay, cool, I'm going to go there. So I went there, had a good time. And then my second convention, which is OniCon 2009, that's when I dressed up as the Brock Lee character I mentioned earlier. And then ever since, it's been Power Rangers and Naruto and stuff like that. So yeah, that was back in 2009. The right games. This is for your Q&A. What do you like to do besides YouTube? And also, how do you come up with your nickname? Well, I already answered how I came up with the name. What I like to do besides YouTube, I like to browse the web. I like to play video games. I like to troll. That's the Black Ranger or White Ranger. I like watching movies. I watch it's just typical stuff, man. That's basically it, honestly. Listen to music. I try to write. Since I'm like a film major, I guess you could say. But hopefully that answers your question. I really gotta, damn. Okay, I'm almost at 11 minutes. I gotta hurry up. Alright, Rad Wild Gaming. Who is your favorite hip hop artist? By the way, keep that flat top. Eminem. Eminem's like all time. I even got posters in my bedroom. Let's see. Damn, I hate when these messages come out as spam. Okay, here we go. What is your favorite cartoon? Non-anime, that is. Favorite cartoon? Currently, I'm digging Adventure Time, and I'm digging Regular Show. Now, if you talk about cartoons of all time, I mean, I could take you far back as Dexter's Lab, Johnny Bravo, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Powerpuff Girls. I mean, just the whole Cartoon Network in the late 90s, early 2000s, just the whole lineup, basically. Okay, hopefully that answers your question. Oh man, I'm running out of time. I might not be able to get to everybody, and I'm so sorry. Let's see. Carl Stacy says, give me a shout out. You just got your shout out plus question. What is it like to know Siggers? Siggers is cool. He has a bit of a temper sometimes, you know, but if you can go past that, I mean, he's a real cool guy. I wish I stayed closer to him so we can hang out more, but it's just he lives too far. Maiden Fan said, what got you interested in Power Rangers? Have you ever been to another country? Never been to another country. Power Rangers, just growing up, seeing it on TV, how badass. It was the first of its kind, you know, live action, the #1 kids show in America back in the 90s. It was just cool. I mean, who doesn't like Power Rangers? Hopefully that answers your question. Bane391. I already answered that. What kind of music I listen? I listen to everything, but mostly hip-hop and a little bit of dubstep, country, that sort of thing. I mean, I'm all across the board, and rock and roll. Like, more, I guess you could say, alternative rock versus classic rock and the other ones I can't think of, because I'm trying to hurry up and do this. Okay, how long you known D? Okay, Unboxing London asked, how long you know D6? I knew him, almost 2 years now? We met at Comic Palooza 2011, so Comic Palooza this year, which is coming up May 24th, that'll be our 2nd year anniversary. Oh, that sounds so gay. Anyway, The Truth asks, have I owned a PS1 or 2? Yes, I have. Upcoming video games I'm looking forward to. Grand Theft Auto 5 just comes up in my head. What is your favorite soda? I don't drink soda, and I haven't drunk soda in like 4 years. But thanks to True, run out of time. T-Train as when you're gonna do another live stream video. Hopefully sometime in May. So just keep watching or keep being subscribed to me with vlogs or my main channel. I'll announce it. Trust me. CM Punk asks, do you watch WWE? No, as of lately, no. Like, I stopped watching wrestling like 2006, 2007-ish. And I'm not gonna lie, yesterday I did flip through it because I was trying to watch the Rockets game. And I saw Mark Henry, like I didn't know Mark Henry still exists. He was doing like a tug of war with Sheamus, and looked like Albert and some big guy. I think his name was like Brutus Clay or something. But yeah, I don't really watch WWE. And the last question comes from Ricardo Kelly Hiron. He asked, what is your favorite sport and why? Football, it's just cool. I mean, I played football back in, like I said, in middle school, and just growing up, like my dad and my cousins, you know, they play football and stuff. So yeah, football. So only got 30 seconds. Once again, I hope I got to everybody. If I didn't get to you, I'll be sure to do this in season 6. I'm sorry I didn't have much time. Like I said, I just want to put this straight on YouTube, no editing, because I got a lot of stuff I got to do today. But thank you guys for another great season. It's been great. I love you guys. I'll see you guys in season 6. Check out MeMug713 if you didn't check out the video from yesterday. And yeah, time's going to run out. I'm not going to slap you this time. So Peace.